Welcome to TradeSetup and the morning jumpstart for the 3rd of October. Okay, market bounced a bit last night as news filtered the market about Deutsche Bank and their settlement as potentially being 5.4 billion rather than 14 billion initially. So that supported that market a bit. We had the SPY futures, they closed up 30 points. The S&P futures closed up 12 points. The FTSE closed down 20 points, whereas the DAX was up 122.5 points on the back of that Deutsche Bank news. Gold finished down $8.90. Oil was up 41 cents. The CRB index finished up 4.49 of a point, and the Aussie's currently around the 76.64 mark. Okay, look at the ASX 200. This is actually SPY futures here on the daily chart. Now we've had that support that's bounced off that 51.30, and that daily trend up is holding with the higher lows. We can see higher low here, and then we've got the higher high obviously, and we backed off when we touched that 51.30 zone. Now it did bounce off there, and we did have a minor resistance level, which we did touch and had a minor correction or pullback off that level, 54.20 roughly, and then pushed through it, retested it. Now we're just heading back up again. Now the market is well overbought, which could put a bit of pressure on the downside there, getting up to 55.60, but we'll have to see how that plays out. Okay, looking at the Aussie dollar here, we can see that move up from that 71.50 zone. We've pushed up, we've been a bit whippy there, but we've been pushing up, making higher highs and higher lows, and we've had the recent higher low build around at 74.42. Now we can see that's been retested there, so we can see that making minor lower highs just here. Really the market's just contracting, and we've been sort of stuck in that range for a while now. Now if we just zoom in a bit and look at the, yeah, we can see these lower highs are building, and potentially right where we are at the moment. So we've had that leg up from the 74.42 mark there, and that is being held up at the moment by that 7600. Now we have had a washout, stopped out a few shorts there, and we bounced straight back into that zone. So we'll see if that 76 can hold up, and we can just build this minor higher low in here somewhere around the 76.30 zone and then push back up. We've got to take out that minor high then at 76.73 to really have a crack and just break out of this contraction. But that contraction, it looks like it could hold for a while. We'll see how that plays out. Okay, something we're looking at here, stock for today is Qantas. We have a short position on that, and you can see that that structure is quite nice for a short, a good move lower. We've had that major resistance at 422 zone. We had some consolidation between that and 364, which broke out, and we pushed lower, made that minor lower high in here, contracted up a bit, and then we broke down again. Now if we can just push back out, what we did there from there is just push back up, and we found a bit of resistance, a bit of a washout too, which is quite nice to see. And then we made that lower high just in here before we got short around the 322 mark with this breakthrough down there. Now it'd be interesting to see how it goes from here. It is starting to look tentative, but it is grinding lower still. We have taken out or just traded through that 310 zone, so we want to see now if that is just washout and then we bounce back up and just take out these lower highs, or do we just continue to grind our way lower. So we're looking for a move down to 298 initially, and then potentially right down here to 271. The weekly chart is very weak, it looks at the moment, so we'll have to see how that keeps playing out. Anyway, we'll be watching that today just for a further move lower. Right, that's it for today. We'll speak to you tomorrow.